In one of my previous shorts, I went a little bit in depth on the dark chat thread, and in this 4-part series, we're going to go more in depth on this concept by starting with psychopathy. So, first, we have to define what psychopathy really is. Psychopathy is a mental condition where individuals lack empathy and have diminished emotional responses, making them appear callous and detached, which in turn allows them to be skilled manipulators. However, they are really skilled at hiding these abilities, as defined by psychology today. To further understand what a psychopath is, let us examine Alex Delarge from A Clockwork Orange.
There was me, that is Alex, and my three droogs, that is Pete, Georgie, and Dim. And we sat in the Korova Milkbar trying to make up our razoo-docs what to do with the evening. The Korova Milkbar sold Milk Plus Velocet, or Synthemesk, or Drencrum, which is what we were drinking. This would sharpen you up and make you ready for a bit of the old ultra-violence.
We begin the story of A Clockwork Orange with Alex and his three droogs drinking their Milk Plus at the Korova Milkbar, where they get ready for some ultra-violence. After leaving the bar, they find a man minding his own business on the streets, and they attack him. This is the first sign of psychopathy we see in Alex Delarge: criminal behavior. Psychopaths have a need for stimulation and are easily bored because their dopamine systems are wired differently. Researchers of the Vanderbilt University in Tennessee, USA, have found out that people with psychopathic traits have 4 times the dopamine release than in people that do not possess those traits. We see this phenomena further in Alex after he and his three droogs are confronting a gang of criminals that are preparing to sexually assault a female. We visually see Alex being really excited at the prospect of fighting the gang. Chapter 2: Betrayal. During the beginning of A Clockwork Orange, tension arises between Alex and his three droogs, because Alex is constantly trying to assert his leadership through violence, but he got betrayed by his droogs during a robbery of an old lady's house. He never doubted his violent treatment of his droogs, however, he always internally justified his actions. That's the second trait of psychopathy we view in Alex. It is his lack of insight and remorse towards his actions, which in the end backfired on Alex because he got arrested. In this dystopian England, morality and ethical standards have eroded, and the nihilistic youth are left unattended. That might be the reason for their increase in criminal behavior. To combat this, the government is testing the Ludovico technique. Alex spends a couple of years in prison, after which he's been given the opportunity to go under the treatment called the Ludovico technique. The Ludovico technique treatment is where a person is chained to a chair, their eyes are kept wide open, and they're shown violent films and images. This form of therapy wants Alex to feel an aversion to violence. Initially, his treatment worked. However, after being left defenseless back home, his past came back to haunt him. After he jumped out of a window to save himself, he got hospitalized. Due to his head injury, the Ludovico technique got reversed, but that might be a confirmation that his true nature is actually violent. After conducting my research using the book and the movie, I have to conclude that Alex Delarge is high in psychopathy because of his need for stimulation, his lack of remorse, and his lack of insight towards his own inner actions. And I hope that this video gave you a better picture on what psychopathy really is. And I hope to see you soon in the next video on narcissism.